everyone, and welcome back. In our last video, we relaxed beside the ocean. The next morning, Paul was up bright and early to capture a beautiful morning sunrise over the ocean. And he also captured some other interesting things. But we were on the move, but not before giving Miss Penny a much-needed bath. But it was onward past the familiar refineries of the Texas inland before passing through San Antonio and on to more scrubland. We trudged onward across the Texas prairie lands until we found a spot to call home. It was beautiful and we made it just in time for a spectacular sunset. The next day we awoke again to some more beautiful colors on the horizon before making it out and onward to our next destination, passing through the fields of prickly pear cactus and open prairie lands. It was mostly a full day of driving through Texas, passing through the dusty little towns that have looked long since abandoned. We soon were coming up to the next largest city, which would be the city of El Paso. There was a lot of traffic this day. Biden was actually in town touring and giving a speech, and they had a lot of the exits closed down where he was visiting through. On the right side, we would see the city of El Paso. And on our left would be the city of Juarez, Mexico. But this isn't where we were stopping for the night. Our destination lay ahead in the land of enchantment, New Mexico. We stayed the night and then we're up bright and early again for a full drive, this time making it to the familiar rocks and formations of Arizona. We drove through a small highway that was lined with plenty of saguaro cactuses to keep us company. We ended up making it into some national forest land where we had hoped we would be able to spend maybe an evening or two. This was just outside of Tucson. The drive-in was so beautiful with the mountain ranges. We made it down the familiar bumpy dirt roads that would hopefully take us to our next destination, but as we got closer and more into the path, we noticed there was a very steep drop-off shortly after where we stopped here, and a creek bed full of water beyond that, which meant that this wasn't an option, so we got out of there quickly and ended up finding a much better spot that was closer to Tucson, although it was a little crowded, as you'll see in a little bit later footage. Vinny didn't mind though, he was glad to be out of the van. We all decided to take a walk later in the evening to capture the sunset, climbing up one of the small hills that was behind us. Vinny, of course, finds very interesting things to enjoy during these beautiful sunsets. And you'll see just all the ocean of RVs that we were parked around. We ended up making it back to the van after we thought the sunset was complete, but we were treated to much more bright and vivid colors. The next day we were out into Tucson for some much needed work on the van, and unfortunately something a little unexpected, but you will have to tune in next time to see what happens. Thanks for watching, my friends. Take care.